Masquera say More Zimbabwe, welcome to our channel Zim Confessions and Deep Secrets. Kana kariki kutanga kukuya pana ino channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Kana uchingogara subscribe, but don't forget to comment and share this video. Nasi More Zimbabwe takigira inyaya yakaburitswa na Peter Ndoro, journalist we SABC News, akabuda achitaura about the mansions akasirwa Grace and her family. Mushure mekunge the late president Robert Mugabe vashaika muri Zimbabwe yapana kumira mushe. It seems as if the first family is still loaded. Vane assets akati one day kuti even vakamira kushanda they are still covered muri Zimbabwe. Ndofunga right now their current resident iri muZimbabwe is the Blue Roof ukugara Grace Mugabe. This house is estimated to be around $5 million United States dollars. The current resident here, Grace Mugabe. So there is also another border mansion estimated to be around $3 million US dollars. The city to Zega now takuda kutarisa dzirunzi adzisimono muZimbabwe parunzi pane Hong Kong apartment yamurikuona iri apo. This apartment iri kunzi ndokwaigara bona paita mastudies ake muri Zimbabwe ku Hong Kong panga achiri kuchikoro ku Hong Kong. Zvakare zviri kunzi there is another one yamuri kuona irapo hanzi iri ku Dubai, hanzi that mansion Grace airenta for $300,000 a month before aitenga ku Dubai ikoko muri Zimbabwe. Another one iri kunzi iri ku South Africa iyo yamuri kuona irapo iri kunzi iri ku Senton, hanzi that's the mansion iri kugara Chatunga pamweche na Robert Jr. kana ari ikoko. So this house yakatengwa na Grace for $2 million US dollars muri Zimbabwe. It seems as if the Mugabes vane ma options akawanda around the world muri Zimbabwe. Zvokunzi even dai vakada kudzingwa muZimbabwe mushure mungonga vatorwa kupresidency nguva yekuu hanzi vanga vane ma options akawanda muri Zimbabwe. So zvinomira mushe zviri kunzi the late president ane vast wealth yaakasira vana vake nemukadzi wake before afa. CNBC Africa yakabuda ichitaura about how much money Mugabe left behind muri Zimbabwe in an article yakabuditsa vachitaura vachiti Zimbabwe's former leader Robert Mugabe, who died in September, left 10 million and some properties in the capital, but no will naming his beneficiaries. Details of his estate, published by state-owned newspaper in the Herald, showed on Tuesday. Zimbabweans have speculated for years about the extent of Mugabe's wealth, with many assuming that he and his family amassed a vast fortune during his 37 years in power. Mugabe's daughter Bona wrote in October to the Master of the High Court seeking to register her father's estate. The Herald reported it listed assets including 10 million held in a local bank, 4 houses in Harare, 10 cars, 1 farm, his rural home, and an orchard. One of the properties is the palatial home known as the Blue Roof in an upmarket suburb of the capital where Mugabe lived. The list does not include several farms that he reportedly owned or a dairy business he ran with wife Grace or any properties outside Zimbabwe. The Herald said Mugabe's lawyer Terence Hussein had also asked the court to register the estate, saying he and the family had not found any will left by Zimbabwe's founding leader. Under Zimbabwean laws, the estate of a person who dies without a will is distributed between the spouse and children. Thus far, we have not been able to locate a will, but have sent out inquiries to the law firms, although the family members are not aware of any. Hussein wrote in a letter to the High Court that was quoted by the Herald. Hussein did not respond to calls or questions from Reuters for comment. A diplomatic cable from the US Embassy in Harare in 2001 that was published by WikiLeaks said Mugabe was rumored to have more than $1 billion of assets in Zimbabwe and overseas, but that it had no reliable information. Social media posts showing his sons Robert Jr. and Pelaman Chatunga with bottles of expensive champagne at a Johannesburg nightclub and reports of Grace's shopping spree have offered tantalizing glimpses of their family's lavish spending. a legal dispute in 2014 over a 5 million villa in Hong Kong suggested the family had been buying overseas property. The government said it owned the house. Towards the end of his life, Mugabe complained about the size of his retirement package and said he did not have enough money to pay for the upkeep of the Blue Roof. Mnangagwa hinted CNBC Zimbabwe, former youth league leader Lumumba, Ace Lumumba, akabudozwa kare in a top 10 list tema politicians akabuditsa asitara iye achiti Grace Mugabe ane kamini Harare kaakatenga ku South Africa, town kaakatenga during time ya Mugabe as the president muri Zimbabwe asitara achiti Grace ane mari yakawanda. So pari zvinoda kusiya mchionzo zvakataura Lumumba pamusoro penyaya iyi mwamadza zvamuri kufunga mu comment section.
Dr. Amani, Bakabata number 4. Everybody in the team was telling me, no, she's the number one, because it seems they don't do an system. But not the Waka Indos Yakwa Imbochka, and the Pangamas Randa, you want our chichka, but Ikawa would guess and will not agree. Varkuchka, Doctor. You also Doctor Wanda say, let me give you a typical example. Do you remember when there was all the noise about Chiads were diamonds? All that noise, Chiads was say, 15 billion. Chiads, if you've ever been there, is made up of I think 7 blocks. There's 7 blocks of Chiads were diamonds. The one block is where all the mining houses were mining out of the one block. The mining houses were complaining and crying, tapedza kudya iyi mari yekumutara upina mari mune mamwe blocks aya 6. And the story was no one mukwanise kupinda. Vanhu vaidya kuchiadza kuya. Munhu kuti Texas because ijunda raitamba kwewe. Soja, chef, madyiro aiwa mari ndi taxi nzero kubhadhara taxi kubhadhara chi mari yanzi neveseri back pass yonopuwa doctor wapuwa cash orapa varwere ndo madyiro avaita mazuva yayo. But outside of that, remember kuti uone murume wako iwe, kuti uone murume wako ungangouya kaungoti ndangoyo ndoda kuona mudhara zvangopane pamba pangu aungosvika pamba pangu kuti uda kuona mudhara undangambodhira nemukomana ari kugedhi komuna kugedhi odhila newe oyo odhila namadha odhila newe odhila neni zvine mastage apa pane ndarakwati dzemari dzinenge dziuya dzidori omura mari ndonge kushipwa nenyoka inenge ichibuda ichienda paipai. Saka varipo vari kuti Dr. Cable vari panumber 1 vari ndoti Dr. Cable vari panumber 4 because munhu wacho ari panumber 1 I can't imagine achitofunga Dr. Cable because remember vakachisvinura manje vanogara vakasvinura mucharangarira maziva apo vaingofambawo vachita. Remember panga vari Dr. Shopping, mbiri yavo yange iri kushopa chete, mbiri yekushopa munhu akakwira ndege vaitobuda international newspapers as international shopper yokuafrica ndoyange iri mbiri yavo yazochinja manje. Now we no longer have Dr. the shopper, we now have Dr. the leader, and tichachibaba zvinoakuti potse vachara Dr. president. Mira yamunhu pandichatanga kutaura nyaya yesuccession one of these diary rooms we'll mention how she might end up actually running the country. But for now, I'm going to focus on the big level. Big level obvious over my pizza. You know, with my company, I want to my ice cream. You know, with my company, I want to bana. You know, so I want to do that. But Pepe, think about the grabber in chief. Mukazi wa commander in chief and gari grabber in chief. Muruma commander mukazi achi grabber. Ndakambotaura ndikati munguva dzinoitika ndezvekuti chi murume anenge akarara mungwana mazhinji mapicha anobudai kumaprogram ekumameeting. I reckon it's really the same kind of in intimate meetings, you know, kuti murume anenge akarara mukazi anenge achirotomoka, murume anenge achirota mukazi achirotomoka, murume achirota mukazi achirotomoka. Ukamunetsa unokuburitira cable wane chamboko. Ndipo panumber 4